Hey guys, Kevin here from the Elite Academy of Martial Arts. I'm about to do a review on the Cold Steel Training Tomahawk. It's the Trench Hawk trainer. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so this is the Trench Hawk trainer. It's a replica of their actual Trench Hawk. Alright, I think it has the exact same handle. The only thing is the head is made of polypropylene instead of steel. Okay, but in general, the shape is the same. The weight is a little bit differently because it's not steel. It's a little bit lighter. But this is a great training version of a real tomahawk. So if you're interested in training with your tomahawk and having a little bit of contact without killing your partner or chopping their arms off, definitely get this. This is really inexpensive. I got this on Amazon for around like $13 or less. You can probably find it cheaper on eBay probably. And then you can always get the real version and use it for training. This one doesn't have a sheath. You could probably make one out of Kydex, but the way we wear it is a lot of times we just stick it in the pants. So you take your belt, slide it on the belt, have it hang to the side like that. And so that's kind of the traditional method of wearing a tomahawk is just having it tucked in the belt somewhere. You can always put tape on the live tomahawk. You can always put a little bit of electrical tape or duct tape on the front. And that keeps you from cutting yourself as you touch the blade. But when you draw the blade and you hit someone, the blade will cut through the tape when you hit them hard, and it will still have the edge now available for striking and cutting. But while you're moving around, just lightly grazing against it, you won't cut yourself. Okay. Also, you can always make Kydex, a Kydex sheath that holds on top, and I'll do a review on that. But you make a Kydex sheath that sticks on top, tied on your belt, so when you drop, the Kydex falls off and stays on your belt, and now you have the blade available. Okay. So this reacts or acts just like a real tomahawk. All you simply do is draw, put it on your chest, and start swinging, drawing out your second blade and doing your strikes that way, working on your techniques that way. I highly recommend when you're training to train drawing. Wear a belt, wear pants with a belt, and then you can draw across, you can draw on the same side, you can draw across, you can draw behind you. So on the same side, the way you draw it is tuck it in your belt. Let me see if I can get it in my belt. Tuck it in your belt, you draw here, and you have to punch against your body. And from there, you can strike. So usually, my first shot is once I tuck it in here, I will thrust with it or do what I need to. You can also draw like this and punch. This is for very close range. You can punch. You can actually strike with the stick until you have time to lower your hand. Okay. I don't recommend letting go and grabbing because sometimes you'll miss. I always draw into the body, into the hand, into the thigh, and that gets me to the proper grip. The one thing I like about this is it's fat at the bottom, and so you can grip it this way without slipping off. You can feel where it starts to get fat, and your hand usually won't shoot too far. So that's on the same side. You pull out, you can punch with it, and then use it for striking. On the cross side, you can still draw the same way. Out, punch, strike, okay? Or you can use your left hand to assist. So in this case, when it's on the cross side, the left hand simply reaches and pushes out, and you can grab it, and it's already grabbing near the end. I'm just using my left hand, draw out, grab, I'm striking, and then draw the secondary weapon. Always have a secondary weapon with your tomahawk. The tomahawk is so heavy that when you miss, you need that second hand to attack or parry, or use the first hand to hook, using the tomahawk to hook, and then the second hand to finish with a killing blow. Okay. You can also wear this in the back. The last way to wear it, unless you have a sheath, if you're wearing, these are methods for on the belt, obviously. So you have it on the back, a lot of times it's hanging like this, or it's hanging sideways. And so once again, you can grab it with the same hand, or you can use the live hand to assist. You just basically bring it up, grab the weapon, and then start to strike with it. Okay. My preferred method is just to wear it here. I like wearing it on this side. And the way we train, a very simple way we'll defend or train with this weapon is we'll pull it out, we'll punch with it, because the opponent is close. Draw the second weapon and slash. As we're slashing with that second weapon, at the exact same time I'm slashing, I'm loading this weapon. So now I'm into the striking with both. So again, one more time. Very simple way of loading your weapon. Draw and punch. So this is just coming up, hitting with the edge. And then as I slash this one, I load it at the same time, slashing, and then from here, we have both weapons out. So as you can see, very realistic training tomahawk, extremely inexpensive, so it's a great value. It is a little bit flexible because of the polypropylene handle and the head. The head is nice and wide, same shape as the real one, but this one, it is a bit heavy, but if you gear up with the proper padding, proper helmet and whatnot, this one can be used for sparring. We spar at the school with this. Very, very light sparring. Definitely not without the spike, without not using the spike. The spike still hurts unless you hit the clear helmet. But we usually hit this flat part and thrust with this and hit with the handle, and no one's died. Nothing's been broken. Everyone's been okay. We spar very lightly with this, and it seems to be just the right heaviness, but give enough flex where it doesn't hurt the person. Still wears out the arm and gives you that feel of that real tomahawk. Obviously the real tomahawk is much heavier than this, but it's not so light that you just feel like, oh, I can do whatever I want with the tomahawk. It still kind of gives you the correct feel and weight of a real tomahawk. So I highly recommend this. Very inexpensive, totally worth the purchase if you guys train with tomahawks, or even if you don't train with a tomahawk and you go, hey, I want to train with a hammer. This is still a good replacement for a hammer for training in class, in collie class, or whatever weapons class that you want. All right, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you.